Happy morning to all, happy morning. The last class, we learn about that, the preparation of chlorine, manufacture of chlorine, that means decant process, reaction between chlorine and metals and non-metals, certain chemical reactions, and reaction with the ammonia. These are all we learn that one. And today also, that is full based on full equation. Today it's a very interesting topic, that means reaction with alkali metal. How the overall reactions are going, reaction with alkali metals, and also oxidizing and bleaching action. So our today learning objectives. What is your learning is the oxidizing and bleaching action of chlorine. The oxidizing and bleaching action of chlorine. Let us begin by write one by one. One by one. Please all of you take your note and we can get ready for writing. And understand and write, okay, which are for the overall reactions which are cancelling. Opposite, I am cancelling. If you have any doubt, please call me immediately, okay? Yesterday, the last class, we learned about that. The reactions between chlorine, am I right? What are the chemical properties of chlorine? Here, the reactions of chlorine with alkali. Reaction with alkali. With alkali. Reaction with alkali. Here, chlorine reacts with the cold dilute alkali, that is alkali with sodium hydroxide. Chlorine reacts with the alkali to give chlorides and hypochlorites. Okay, chlorides and hypochlorite. Here, chlorine first of all reacts with the water. Okay, chlorine reacts with the water. Cl2, chlorine reacts with the water. Here, the hydrogen combines with the chlorine to form HCl. Okay, hydrogen combines with the chlorine to form HCl. Hydrogen combines with chlorine to form HCl. What's the remaining product? HOCl. What's the remaining product? HOCl. HCl plus HOCl. Here, the name of the compound is hydrogen chloride, otherwise hydrochloric acid. Next one is hypochlorite. What's the name of this compound? Hypochlorite. 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 It's the first equation. Can you write? How can you balance the equation? 2 chlorine is there. 2 hydrogen is there. Option 1. Now the equation is balanced. Next about this HCl reacts with alkali. The HCl reacts with alkali. HCl plus NaOH. This is one of an acid-base reaction. Here sodium combines with the chlorine. We get NaCl, and hydrogen combines with the OH to form H2O. NaCl plus H2O. NaCl plus H2O. Clear? Chlorine combines with sodium to form sodium chloride, and hydrogen combines OH to form H2O. Next about hypochlorite. The formula for hypochlorite is HOCl and reacts with the alkali, that is sodium hydroxide. So what are the products are possible here? Here hydrogen combines the OH to form H2O. What's the remaining product? NaOCl. What's the remaining product? NaOCl plus H2O. NaOCl plus H2O. Can you see what is the overall reaction? What are the overall reaction? Here, which one we can be cancelled means water can be cancelled. Clear? Hydrochloric acid can be cancelled. Then which are the items can be cancelled? Hypochlorite and hypochlorite can be cancelled. So what's the remaining product here? Cl2, that is Cl2 plus next sodium hydroxide. How much sodium hydroxide is there? So how much sodium hydroxide? 2 sodium hydroxide. Then what are the product here? NaCl plus NaOCl plus H2O. This is the overall reaction. Can you write? First one is chlorine reacts with water to form hydrochloric acid and hypochlorite, HOCl. Next, HCl reacts with the sodium hydroxide to form NaCl and water. Hypochlorite and react with the sodium hydroxide, we get sodium oxychloride and water. Here cancel, that means opposite cancel. Water can be cancelled. HOCl can be cancelled. HCl and HCl can be cancelled. What is the overall reaction? We get chlorine plus sodium hydroxide with sodium chloride and sodium hypochlorite. What's the name of this compound? Sodium hypochlorite. Sodium hypochlorite. This is the first reaction. Can you write the first reaction? Sodium hypochlorite. Next about the reaction between chlorine and water, hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide, hypochlorous acid and sodium hydroxide. Now we get sodium hypochlorite. Next we are expecting product is sodium chloride. One reaction is over. The total overall reaction for sodium hypochlorite is over. Next about we are expecting sodium chloride. Formula for sodium chloride is NaClO3. Okay. NaClO3. Sodium chloride. Okay. Then how can we prepare means by the reaction between chlorine plus water. So whatever products are possible, hydrogen combines with the Cl to form HCl plus hydrogen combines with the oxygen with the Cl to form HOCl. Okay, that is hypochlorite. Next one, the reaction between HCl and sodium hydroxide. This is one of an acid-base reaction. Clear? Here sodium combines with the Cl to form NaCl plus hydrogen combines OH to form H2O. Hydrogen combines OH to form H2O. Clear? The third one is the reaction between HOCl with the sodium hydroxide. HOCl react with the sodium hydroxide. We get sodium combines with oxygen with the chlorine to form NOCl. Okay, NOCl. Okay, NaOCl plus H2O. The reaction first started with chlorine plus water is HCl plus HOCl, hypochlorite. Again, here HCl react with the sodium hydroxide, we get NaCl, and again HOCl react with the sodium hydroxide. Both two are reacting with alkali. Both the two products are reacting with alkali. The second equation HCl versus sodium hydroxide. The third equation HOCl, that is hypochlorite versus sodium hydroxide. Okay, sodium hydroxide, we get the correct product. The next one is sodium hypochlorite, NaOCl. Sodium hypochlorite undergoes react to form NaClO3, sodium chloride. Okay, sodium chloride, and plus sodium combines with Cl to form NaCl. Okay, then how can you balance the equation? Here I have 3 oxygen, so make it 3 3 oxygen having, so make it 3. So how much sodium is there? 3 sodium, so make it here 1 sodium, 2 sodium. Now the equation is balanced. Am I right? Okay. How can you write the overall reaction? How can we write the overall reaction? How can we write the overall reaction? First of all, all the equation you multiply by 3. Okay. This equation also multiplied by 3. This equation also multiplied by 3. If you are multiplied by 3, we get this first 3 equation multiplied by 3 now we get the correct answer. So here how much chlorine is there? First chlorine atom. How much chlorine is there? Multiplied by 3 means 3Cl2. Multiplied by 3 means 3H2O. Multiplied by 3 means 3HCl. Multiplied by 3 means 3 hypochlorite. Okay. Here, next about second equation. Multiplied by 3 HCl. Multiplied by 3 sodium hydroxide. Multiplied by 3 NaCl. Multiplied by 3 water. The third equation. Multiplied by 3. Multiplied by 3. Multiplied by 3 and also multiplied by 3. So, which are the, we can be cancel. Cancel means hydrochloric acid, 3 hydrochloric acid can be cancelled. 3 HOCl can be cancelled. Next, which are the possibility here? Opposite. Any more possibility? Here, 3 water can be cancelled. What are the remaining here? 3 NaOCl can be cancelled. So what are the remaining? Any more remaining? So what's the remaining? 3 moles of Cl2. Clear? 3 moles of Cl2 plus how much sodium hydroxide is there? 3 plus 3, 6 sodium hydroxide. Okay. 3 plus 3, here also 3, here also 3. We get 6 molecules of sodium hydroxide. What's the remaining here? First one is sodium chloride. Here, that is NaClO3. Sodium chloride plus. Here also 3 moles of NaCl. Here also 3 moles of NaCl. 3 plus 2, how much? 5 moles of NaCl. Plus 3 moles of water. This is the overall reaction. Okay? Can you write? This is the overall reaction. The reaction between alkali versus chlorine. So what's the product? 3 moles of chlorine plus 6 moles of sodium hydroxide. We get sodium chloride plus 5 moles of sodium chloride, and also we get 3 moles of water. Okay. If you have a doubt, please call me. I will send you the correct report. Okay. The next one, oxidizing and bleaching action. Oxidizing and bleaching action. Next about oxidizing and bleaching action of chlorine. Oxidizing. Oxidizing and bleaching action of chlorine. Here chlorine is the strong oxidizing and bleaching agent. Okay, strong oxidizing and bleaching action. Chlorine is the strong oxidizing and bleaching action because due to the nascent oxygen. What is the reason? Is because due to nascent oxygen. Due to nascent oxygen. How can you write the equation? Here means water. One of the water reacts with chlorine. Water reacts with chlorine to form again HCl. Hydrogen combines with Cl to form HCl plus. Hydrogen combines oxygen with Cl to form HOCl. Okay, HOCl. Hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous acid. Otherwise called hypochlorite. This hypochlorous acid on react HOCl. React to form hydrogen combines with the chlorine to form HCl plus one of the nascent oxygen. Here, this reaction is about that the coloring metals plus the coloring matter plus the nascent oxygen. The coloring matter plus nascent oxygen is colorless oxidation product. Clear? What is about the reaction? The coloring matter plus the nascent oxygen, we get colorless oxidation product. The bleaching of chlorine is the permanent. Here, the bleaching of chlorine is the permanent. It oxidizes to ferrous salt to ferric. Here have three conditions. One is ferrous salt to ferric, sulfide to sulfate, hydrogen sulfide to sulfur. These are the three possibilities of oxidation. One is it oxidizes. First one is ferrous to ferric. It oxidizes ferrous to ferric there, and also it oxidizes sulfide to sulfate. Sulfide to sulfate. Then the third one is hydrogen sulfide to sulfur. Three oxidation. Here, first one is this. It oxidized ferrous to ferric. That is Fe to Fe2. Ferrous to ferric. Next about sulfide to sulfate. Sulfide to sulfate. Here, sulfide to sulfate. That is, sulfide means we are taking iron sulfide, sodium sulfide, Na2SO3, Na2SO3 to Na2SO4. There. Next about hydrogen sulfide. That is H2S2 sulfur. These are the three possible reactions. Okay. We can discuss one by one. Discuss one by one. First one, ferric chloride. Ferric chloride. What is the formula for ferric chloride? FeCl3. Okay, ferric chloride. Okay, iron chloride. This all reacts with chlorine. To form. First of all, it is converted to Fe, ferrous to ferric. Fe to Fe. Ferrous to ferric, FeCl3. How can we balance the equation? We can make it 2 here. We can also make it 2 here. And chlorine. Now the equation is balanced. Am I right? Next about chlorine to water. Cl2 to water. Cl to water. What are the products I have done? Previously we write that one. Hydrogen combines with the chlorine to form HCl plus HOCl. Hydrogen combines to form HCl plus HOCl. Clear? Now the equation is also almost balanced. Next about ferrous sulfate is converted into ferric sulfate. Ferrous sulfate, what is the formula for ferrous sulfate? FeSO4. Ferrous sulfate on reaction with sulfuric acid. What is the formula for sulfuric acid? H2SO4 in the presence of HOCl. Okay, so what are the products obtained? Ferric sulfate, that is Fe2SO4 thrice. Fe2SO4 thrice plus ferrous sulfate to ferric sulfate HCl plus H2O. Okay, so how much sulfate is there? 2 sulfate, 3 sulfate, make it 3 here. How much Fe is there? 2 Fe, Fe balance, sulfate balance. What about water? Here 3 H2O, make it here water here. H2O also balance, and also chlorine also having one. The equation is balanced. Am I right? Next, what is the overall reaction? What is the overall reaction? Okay. Which are the possibilities for cutting the overall reaction? Which are the possibilities? Here water can be cancelled. Next, any possibility? HOCl can be cancelled. How do you write the overall reaction? The overall reaction, how do you write? Here also having ferric chloride can be cancelled. Here having 2, here having 1. Okay. Here having 2, here having 1 of the chlorine. There, 1 of the chlorine. That means we can write as 2 chlorine. 2 chlorine is there. That means ferric chloride is converted to 2 chlorine. Okay. 2 chlorine. Suppose you are cancelling FeCl2, FeCl2. Remaining I also have Cl2. Am I right? So this chlorine and this chlorine also cancel. So which are the remaining product means overall reactions means 2 FeSO4. Do you have any chlorine? No. 2 FeSO4 plus sulfuric acid and also chlorine. Cl2 plus sulfuric acid 3H2SO4 gives, and what are the remaining here? HCl. Okay, HCl. How much HCl is there? 2 HCl. Here also one HCl. Here also one HCl. 2 HCl plus Fe2SO4 thrice. This is the overall reaction. This is what? The overall reactions. That means the ferrous sulfate is converted into ferric sulfate. Ferrous sulfate is converted into ferric sulfate. The next one, sulfite is converted into sulfate. Sulfite is converted into sulfate. How can you write the overall reaction? Sulfite. For example, sulfite is converted into sulfate. Okay, that is Cl2 molecules on reacting to water. Cl molecules on reacting to water, we get again HCl plus HOCl. What is HCl? Hydrochloric acid. What is HOCl? Hypochlorous acid. Am I right? HCl and HOCl. Next one is sodium sulfite. Formula what? Sodium sulfite. Na2SO3. Sodium sulfite on react with HOCl. So what are the products obtained? Sodium sulfate. Okay, that means the oxygen is attached with SO3. So we get Na2SO4 sodium sulfate plus HCl. HCl. Then about the overall reaction. What are the overall reaction? What is about the overall reaction? Which are the possibility for cancelling here? That is HOCl can be cancelled, HOCl can be cancelled. Any more cancelling here? That is sodium sulfate, water, Cl2 and sodium sulfate, HCl. No, we cannot cancel. So you write the answer. That is reaction, overall reaction Cl2 plus water plus sodium sulfite. What are the remaining product here? Na2SO4 plus 2HCl. Okay, this is the overall reaction for the second. That is so sulfide to sulfate, sulfide to sulfate. Here, sulfate to sulfate. Next one is we can be that is the oxidation between hydrogen sulfide to sulfur. Hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide to sulfur. That means we are taking, first of all we are taking what? We are taking chlorine, Cl2. Okay, chlorine plus hydrogen sulfide, formula H2S. Can you say which product is obtained? Hydrogen combines the chlorine to form HCl, HCl plus sulfur. Okay, these are the reactions about that oxidizing and bleaching action. Next one, preparation of bleaching powder. Preparation of bleaching powder. Okay, it is passed by chlorine gas through a salt line. Salt line means we are saying calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Preparation of bleaching powder. Calcium hydroxide. Okay, calcium hydroxide is known as salt line. Is passed through Cl2 gas. Okay, Cl2 by passing chlorine gas to calcium hydroxide. Chlorine gas to calcium hydroxide. We get water. Like calcium hydroxide can be written as CaOH. Am I right? Here hydrogen combines with H to form OH to form water. This OH combines to hydrogen to form water. What's the remaining product? CaOCl2. CaOCl2. Here, its product is CaOCl2 plus HCl plus H2. This is what? Calcium oxychloride. Calcium oxychloride. The next one is called displacement of redox reaction. What's the next one? Displacement of redox reaction. Okay. Here, chlorine displaces bromine from bromide. Chlorine displaces bromine from bromide and iodine from iodide salt. That is, chlorine displaces bromine from bromide. Bromine from bromide displaces. Chlorine displaces bromine from bromide. We are taking chlorine. Okay, chlorine plus KBr, potassium bromide. So what's the product? Potassium combines with chlorine to form KCl plus Br2. KCl plus Br2. How much bromine is there? 2 bromine. So take 2 here. Like that iodine, Cl2 reacts with Ki. So what's the product? Potassium combines with chlorine to form KCl plus I2. How much iodine is there? 2i. Here, these are the reactions about that. Next, about the formation of addition compound. Formation of addition compound. Formation of addition compound. Here we are taking chlorine forms addition product with sulfur dioxide. Okay, chlorine forms addition product with sulfur dioxide. For example, yes, chlorine on react with sulfur dioxide. What is the product here? We get SO2Cl2. SO2Cl2. What is SO2Cl2? Sulfuride chloride. What is the product? Sulfuride. Sulfuride chloride. Chlorine react with SO2 form SO2Cl2, sulfuride chloride. Like that, chlorine react with carbon monoxide. Chlorine react with carbon monoxide form carbonyl chloride. What is the formula for carbonyl chloride? COCl2. This is an addition product. The addition product. What are the addition product? Chlorine combines with this SO2 to form SOCl2 and Cl2 combines to CO2 form carbonyl chloride. Okay. Next, about one of our product is ethylene molecules. Ethylene. What is the formula for ethylene molecule? CH2 double bond CH2. This is an ethylene molecule. Okay. One of the hydrocarbon ethylene molecule. Here the molecular formula is C2H4. Okay. Ethylene. CH2 double bond CH2. Ethylene. Okay. Ethylene molecule. Here C2H4. What is C2H4? Ethylene. This is the molecular formula. Okay. This is not a structural formula. Molecular formula. Here this one reacts with chlorine. So ethylene on react with chlorine. We get C2H4Cl2. Ethylene dichloride. What is the name of this compound? Ethylene dichloride. Ethylene dichloride. There. Next, about methane. What is the formula for methane? CH4. This is another hydrocarbon. Methane. We are saying alkane. Okay, alkane. That is CnH2n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2. Okay. Alkane. Okay. Alkane. What's the example? Methane. Here the methane, the formula for methane is CH4. Methane on react with Cl2 to form one of the hydrogen combines the chlorine to form HCl. Remaining we get CH3Cl plus HCl. Methyl chloride. Okay, methyl chloride. And also another hydrocarbon C6H6. Already we learned about the benzene. Benzene on react with the chlorine to form, we get chlorobenzene. One of the hydrogen combines the chlorine to form HCl. Remaining is C6H5Cl plus HCl. The compound is called chlorobenzene. Next, the important point. What are the very important point about that? What are the uses of chlorine? What are the uses? What are the uses of chlorine? Okay, first one is purification of water. What's the first use? Purifications of drinking water. Which water? Drinking water. Second uses is for the bleaching of cotton, textile, paper. Cotton, textile, paper, etc. Paper, etc. The third point is it is used for the extraction of gold. Extraction of gold. Okay, extraction of gold, platinum, etc. So, what are the uses of chlorine? It is used for the purification of drinking water, it is used for the bleaching action of cotton, textile, paper, and also rayons. Rayons means cloth. Okay. Next about it is used for the extraction of gold and platinum. Gold and platinum. Here, these are the uses of chlorine. And also today we are today assignment. Which are the assignment is giving means those who are interested means can be doing. It's only study purpose. So today assignment. Assignment, uses of chlorine. And what? This is not a compulsory in the next one. It is not a compulsory. Those who are willing, those who are ready means you do it. That is one is reaction of alkali with chlorine. Reaction of alkali with chlorine. Okay, like that oxidizing and bleaching action. Oxidizing and bleaching action. And the third one, this enough. I think that is almost over. This is especially use of chlorine is very very important. All of you must learn the uses of chlorine. The other two are your choice. Those who are like, you can be doing. Okay. Once again, thank you all of you. Thank you. Have a nice day.